back at it for another week. We got the dormer closed in and dried in on top. Got the underlayment up on top of there, so no water can get in. And I got part of the shingles started. So that's what I've done for today. Hopefully I can get most of the shingles done tomorrow. But we do have severe weather coming in tonight, possible tornadoes, and they're saying like golf ball to baseball to softball size hail potentially. So hopefully I don't have to re-roof the whole thing next week due to roof damage. So we're hoping and praying that that holds off. Well, I had a surprise visit today from my Aunt Bonnie. Aunt Bonnie is my grandpa's sister who was born in this house, and she just wanted to come see what I was doing, and she began to kind of talk about what it was like living here, and so I'll let her kind of tell some of that. All right, so this is my great Aunt Bonnie. She is my grandpa's sister, and she was also born here in the house. And she came down to visit me today and is sharing some stories and just different things about the house. So, Bonnie, would you mind? You were talking about where your beds were. Would you mind saying that again?
Okay. Well, this is a living room, of course. Stove set right here in the corner. Couch set over there, and a library table over there next to the window. And I forget what all was over here, some chairs, and this was the main bedroom. The bed usually sat right there, and a dresser over here. Sometimes a couch was in here, and then the little bedroom in there. When Mike and I were pretty good sized kids, this became our bedroom. His bed was over there and mine was over here. And this was the only closet in the house. This little closet under the stairway was all the closet we had. People just didn't have many clothes, so they hung them on nails.
Yeah.
And put them in the dresser.
Okay, and what year were you born?
I was born in 36.
36, and you said that electricity came to this
48,
area in 1948.
Yeah,
so
I was in school over at Jenkins at that time.
Yeah, so that's when the first electricity came to this house. And until then, they lived with candles and
coal oil lights.
Coal lights. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And Dad had a white gasoline lantern that hung up in the living room in the center of the house. When people would come to sing at night, in order to see better, he always lit that lantern.
Okay. Well, you'll have to come back and visit me a couple of times as we go along through here.
I'll come back and see.
Yeah. Hopefully here in just a few weeks, we'll be rebuilding this floor in here, and it'll be easier to walk around and kind of see what's going on.
Fires, and there was always a coal oil can set in here. It was probably a gallon and a half. And when you bought your coal oil, you most people didn't have a cover for their spout. And people in the store would take a big gumdrop and stick on the end of that. So you had a gumdrop to eat.
That's funny.
They built some pretty tall steps, didn't they?
They did. Now it's pretty dark up here because I've closed off all the windows.
Yeah. Yeah, Mike's bed was right there up against that wall. And of course the flue was here.
Let's see if I can get a light on.
My bed was over there.
There we go. I got a light now. Okay, so Mike's bed was
right here against this wall.
Okay.
And then there was a flue in between us. And my bed was in the corner over there.
All right.
And we call these dormers dog houses. Played in them.
Yeah. Well, we're going to try to put it back pretty much the way it was. So we want to keep it as original as possible.
And we'd sit down to the table to eat. And I remember this particularly when me and Mike got bigger. And Dad would start talking about the Bible. He was talking to Mom, talking to her, and she'd say something. But I didn't realize till I got older he was teaching us, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And he'd talk about it and talk about Paul and Peter and all them, just like there's a neighbor lived next door.
Yeah.
So there's lots and lots of the Bible. I just remember verses because I heard it so much.
Uh-huh.
Mom told me that Grandpa was a Methodist early in life, but their beliefs were pretty much like Philip.
Okay.
Primitive Baptist.
Okay.
And you know, my great-grandparents that's buried up here on the hill, I've got different writings and poems. Well, they're not exactly poems, maybe they're songs, but they were very devout believers. And for the most part, the biggest part of their ancestors that I know, or their descendants that I know, basically church people. That heritage was passed plumb down through there, you know,
Mm-hmm.
through the generations.
I'm looking forward in the future. We talked about having her come back and do a longer sit down and talk about what it was like being a kid here, what her parents were like, what the house is like, and it'll be good to sit down with her and hear in her words some of the things, the stories about this house. So I hope you'll continue watching to see that in a future video. Look at that. We are finished with the roof. Just in time. They're expecting like 5 to 7 inches of rain this weekend. So that'll be the test. Come back Monday and see if we have any leaks. That cap, you can see just a slight taper to it, just enough to get the water to run off and on down the roof. So that's where we are. From the ground it looks flat, looks like it originally did. Well, hopefully I've got that cleaned out where that water can run down through there and run off back out into the field. There's been water just sitting down in there and all that debris. It really stinks. It smells like rotten wood and all kinds of things in there. Also had a little mishap, but no worries, because we had one of our cousins that recently, probably most recently lived here, suggested that we put an exterior door right here anyway, because it's really hard to get furniture around that corner and up the stairs. So we had actually decided to put a door here. So those studs, part of them were going to come out anyway. So no big deal. The ones that need to go back will go back. The ones that need to come out will get framed in as a door, and we'll be just fine. So no big deal there. So we have rain coming in tonight. I already said that, but this will give the water somewhere to go, The roof is done. You can see up there from down here it is flat. It looks just like what it originally would have looked like, and so that's what we were going for. And hope you'll continue watching as we continue this journey on this house, and we'll get it done. So thanks for being here, thanks for watching, thanks for supporting me.